welcome once again to another episode at Blue Gum Park, Australia. Today I've got a dead tree that blew over in the storm. It's still got its trunk in the ground, but the top half snapped off, so I've tidied it up. So I'm just going to slice it up and use it for my fireplace to keep myself nice and warm. So we've got the chainsaw here. It's sped up a little bit because I can't pull the chainsaw this quickly. That's a very fast start, but she's a good little chainsaw. She starts pretty easy. She's away. So also with the chainsaw, you've got to always make sure it's nice and sharp. So I'll do an episode on maintenance of a chainsaw in the near future just to show you. So I'm just slicing it up. You'll see stuff fly here in a minute because I've just nicked it with the front of the saw. Now what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to give you a look at the actual chainsaw. So I'm going to show you the kickback brake on the front here, so you can actually lock the chain. So that's locked it now, it won't spin even if you pull the trigger. So that's the sort of thing. Now there's the little black teeth, you shove them into the log to hold it as you're cutting, so it uses it like a lever. And pull it again, so now it freewheels it. So whenever you leave your chainsaw, if you're leaving it running on the ground, make sure it's engaged so you don't have anyone get injured walking past it. Now whenever you're using a chainsaw, always have long clothing on just in case you miss. I'd rather hit it to tangle up in your jeans or your shirt than in your leg itself. And when you're cutting, you always hold the saw as close as you can to the timber. So as you notice, I'm holding it right against the actual motor and the bar's out further, so then that reduces your possibility of a kickback. So and you'll notice my bar is worn right near the front of the chainsaw there because it's always being used in that location, which is the safest place to use it. So we'll just look at a bit of cutting here and I'll have a bit of a chat in a second. What we have here is, whenever you're cutting up timber and loose bark, you find a few friends. Now, it's a nice huntsman spider there. So he's on the bark. One runs up my glove here, but there's one on the bark. He's quite large. There he is, right near my hand. So you can see the big spider there. That's going to go and put him in one of the other trees that is nice and healthy, so he can go over there and eat any bugs for me. So there's quite a few huntsmen around my place, and they're quite big, as you can tell. I'll get another one here in a little while and hold him up to the camera when I do the main trunk. So go back to watching me cut her up here. Here we go, here's my other pet huntsman. So I'm just grabbing him so you can see him. He'll be a lot easier to see on my glove. So here's a nice another little Pets huntsman. So now the packing of the firewood to take you up to the fireplace. So here's a little trailer we've repaired before, and the tow couple that we repaired on the mower so we could tow the trailer. It's quite a good mower, this one. It tows quite a bit of weight. So we'll just load that up. Here's my little mate Jim towing it all the way back up to the house. Chainsaw and all my other gear there, so I don't have to carry it. A few chookies in the background there. You're about to see how good. Oh, there's little Speedy the quail in that cage as we went past. Now have a go at this for reversing skills of a 12-year-old boy. He doesn't go forward once, he goes straight back, dead centre of the veranda, backs it all the way in. Now there's some skills right there. So anyone, thanks again for watching, and hope you enjoyed it.